Hey Super Buddies! So today I am going to apologize to Crime Fighting Ukulele Guy. In past vlogs I have called him Crime Fighting Ukulele Man, and he doesn't really like it when I call him a man because he's a guy, not a man. So I am sorry, Crime Fighting Ukulele Guy. Well, now that I got that off my chest, I'm going to talk about how I first met those guys. For those of you who don't know who Crime Fighting Ukulele Guy is, he is one of the original founders of my supergroup, along with Mr. Speedo. Mr. Speedo and Crime Fighting Ukulele Guy and me, we are all the founders of this supergroup. I don't know the name of my supergroup yet, but I am working on it. So I'm going to tell you how I met those two guys, Crime Fighting Ukulele Guy and Mr. Speedo Man. Well, one day I was flying around, you know, I had to keep an eye out so I didn't, see any cops or anything, because I was flying around within the city limits, and it's illegal to fly inside those city limits. So I was keeping an eye out for the cops, and I ran right into a tree, because I wasn't looking at where I was going, I was looking around, making sure no cops got me. Anyways, so I hit the tree, and while I was stuck in the tree, I heard this drumming on a ukulele, and he was like, let's drum, you know, something like that. I was looking around like, what is that? And all of a sudden her screaming and punching, and it was pretty crazy. I had to look around like, what is that noise? And all of a sudden I see Crime Fighting Ukulele Guy, and he's beating up these guys in this alleyway. He's so I decided to go see if I can help out. You know, I'm not a crime fighter myself, you know, I run errands. My name is Errand Boy, so obviously I run errands, and I don't really even fly that fast. My superpowers are kind of lame, but I thought maybe I can help out. I go down there, and I get kicked in the crotch, and it hurt really bad, and I fell on the ground. When I hit the ground, all of a sudden, I heard this whoosh of wind come past me, and guess what? It was Mr. Speedo Man. I didn't know it was him at first, but you know, who else could it be, okay? Who else runs really fast but Mr. Speedo Man? Well, he was trying to fight crime too, and it turns out he was just running around and making everybody dizzy, and it was kind of annoying. And so everybody's like, stop running around, you know, go and fight the crime. The crime was fought that day. I'm not exactly sure how it was, because all Crime Fighting Ukulele guys was smacking people with his ukulele, and Mr. Speedo Man's running around and around. I was like, whatever. I decided to go back home, and then I saw on the news, footage on the news of me hitting a tree while all this crime fighting stuff's going down. And I was associated with all of it, and I was like, no, it wasn't me, you know. And since these guys here, these aren't registered superheroes, I'm a registered superhero, but these guys aren't. They were like, well, we gotta find these people who did this and everything, and I'm like, oh crap, you know. I decided to go and try to find Crime Fighting Ukulele Guy and Mr. Speedo to tell them that, you know, the cops are after us. So I found them, and I said, hey man, we gotta get out of here because the cops are after us. They're just like, whatever, you know, and then the cops come, and they're like, oh no, we gotta get out of here now. So we all hopped onto Mr. Speedo's back and headed out and found an abandoned building, and that is where we reside right now. But those guys there, they're not registered superheroes, they're like vigilantes. Crime Fighting Ukulele Guy doesn't really even have any superpowers, he just fights crime with his ukulele, and it's kinda cool. And then Mr. Speedo, he does have superpowers, but he never got around to getting registered, so he's sort of like a vigilante as well. I am Errand Boy, and I run errands for a living, and so I am a registered superhero, but I don't fight crime, because that's just not what I do, okay? I run errands. And so that is where we all met, and we decided to put together a super group, and that's it. Be a part of the super group that we all put together by liking me on Facebook. Link in the description below to the Facebook page. Like it, and be a part of the super group, and it's awesome. Since I do these things every single day, I will see you tomorrow.